A Politburo was the executive committee for a number of political parties. Names: the term Politburo in English comes from the Russian Politburo, itself a contraction of Politicheskое bюро. Among the remaining communist states, the Spanish term Politburo cubed was directly loaned from Russian, whereas Chinese uses a calque, from which the Vietnamese and Korean terms derive. History: the very first Politburo was created in Russia by the Bolshevik Party in 1917 to provide strong and continuous leadership during the Russian Revolution occurring during the same year. During the 20th century, nations that had a Politburo included the USSR, East Germany, Afghanistan, Czechoslovakia and China, amongst others. Today, there are 5 countries that have a communist Politburo system. Marxist-Leninist states. In Marxist-Leninist states, the party is seen as the vanguard of the people, and from that legitimizes itself to lead the state. In that way, the party officials in the Politburo informally lead the state. In the Soviet Union, for example, the General Secretary of the Communist Party did not necessarily hold a state office like President or Prime Minister to effectively control the system of government. Instead, party members answerable to or controlled by the people held these posts, often as honorific posts as a reward for their long years of service to the People's Party. On other occasions, having governed as General Secretary, the party leader might assume a state office in addition. For example, Mikhail Gorbachev initially did not hold the presidency of the Soviet Union, that office being given as an honor to former Soviet Foreign Minister Andrei Gromyko. Joseph Stalin ruled the Soviet Union for well over a decade before assuming the governmental position of Premier of the Soviet Union during World War II. Officially, the Party Congress elects a Central Committee which, in turn, elects the Politburo and General Secretary in a process termed democratic centralism. Thus, the Politburo was theoretically responsible to the Central Committee. Under Stalin this model was reversed, and it was the General Secretary who determined the composition of the Politburo and Central Committee. This tendency decreased to some extent after Stalin's death, though in practice the Politburo remained a self-perpetuating body whose decisions de facto had the force of law. Trotskyist parties. In Trotskyist parties, the Politburo was a bureau of the Central Committee tasked with making day-to-day political decisions, which must later be ratified by the Central Committee. It is appointed by the Central Committee from among its members. The post of General Secretary carries far less weight in this model. See, for example, the Lanka Sama Samajar Party. See also, Eastern Bloc politics, Orgburo, Politburo of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union, Politburo of the Communist Party of China, Politburo of the Communist Party of Vietnam, Politburo of the Lao People's Revolutionary Party, Politburo of the Party of Labour of Albania, Politburo of the People's Democratic Party of Afghanistan, Politburo of the Polish United Workers' Party, Politburo of the Workers' Party of Korea, Politburo of the Zimbabwe African National Union, a Euro-Patriotic Front, Presidium. References. External links: thomas.block.gov